welcome to my channel Creative Art. I am Nilima and today we're going to do decoupage art on a tray. As I'm going to use this tray in my daily life, so I have used a special trick to maintain it stain free and last the decoupage and color lifelong. So friends, please to watch the complete video to make it yourself and do subscribe my channel for more creative art painting videos and do press the bell icon to get notifications for each video I post every week. In my previous video, I have shown you to make these beautiful decoupage coasters, which was the decoupage for beginners video. So please do watch it to make the matching decoupage coasters with this beautiful decoupage tray. And friends, all the materials needed to do this DIY are mentioned in the description box below with their links from where you can also buy them. They are also shown in the video. So let's start the DIY now, friends. Friends, let's quickly check out all the materials we are going to need for doing this decoupage art. So when I bought my decoupage coaster kit, which is basically a perfect kit for beginners to do a decoupage DIY. So when I bought this kit, along with that, I made sure to buy a tray so that I can pair it up together and make something which will match my coasters. Secondly, I also bought the decoupage papers because I really like the beautiful design on this side and I thought this is just perfect for the coasters I want to make. So I bought this beautiful designs and you actually get 4 sheets in this bunch of A4 size packaging and they are of 2 different designs. So this is the design I'm going to place on the base of my tray and these flowering designs I want to place on my decoupage coasters. So always make sure to buy this kit if you are a beginner because it will already have the decoupage varnish and decoupage glue. And next friends, other than that, I bought few things extra, which is a decor gloss varnish. We of course need varnish for, and other than that I bought a few more extra things for like paint. You can either buy acrylic paint or you can also buy home decor collection chalk paint. I'm going to use the French rose shade. You can use any shade as you like. And other than that, we are also going to need Deco Magic Premium Decoupage Glue and Decor Varnish Gloss. You can use this gloss on different decor items you make. You also get both of these in the same decoupage coaster kit packet. So if you want to buy some extra, you can buy it or you can use the same ones from this packaging. Other than that, you're going to need a sponge applicator. I always make my own. Few flat hair brushes. And as this is a tray which I'm going to use in my daily life, so we have to make sure that it is safe and once we make it, it stays for a long time. So you have to protect it from fungi and every kind of thing which can cause problem to the base of the tray. So for that, I'm going to use the mixed medium paste. This also acts like gesso. You can simply buy the gesso. So the name is mixed medium paste 2-in-1 gesso and modeling paste. So this also acts really good. You also get it in white color. So I'm going to use the white one to use as a primer. There is one more type of wooden tray you get from Itsy Bitsy, which is this one, wooden alternate. This is for decor paint varnish, but I felt the MDF board would be much more stronger to use in my daily life. So let's start now, friends. My first step is going to be to decorate our base part, which is the tray. So first of all, what I'm going to do is, friends, I'm going to use a primer and give a protective layer of coating on our tray. As this tray is not a plastic or a wood, it is made out of MDF board, so we will 100% make sure that it will never catch fungi, because once you make a decor with so much of effort and it gets spoiled because of fungi or insects or any problematic thing, that can make all your hard work go in vain. So friends, just do this one extra step to give your decor items a longer life. So I'm going to give a protective layer of primer to the whole tray. So I've already taken my primer in my palette. You can use a primer, you can also use a gesso, that is completely your choice. Make sure to apply it from all the sides, okay? So in the same way, I'm going to apply a layer of primer on all the sides and even the back of the tray. So now friends, I have finally completed doing the primer part and let it get dry for at least 24 hours to get this kind of clean, fresh and finished look. So now this is the decoupage paper which I'm going to place on the base part. So let's see how it fits. It fits exactly. I may have to cut a little bit of part from this side, but that is absolutely fine. So now our next step is to do the coloring of the tray. So for the inner side, I have decided to do the same base color as of the napkin. Let's try to match the exact shade, and if not possible you can also do the shade of leaves because there is so many different greens in the same paper. So anyhow it will look good matching with the decoupage paper. And for the sides I have decided to do a pink color, and if everything goes well I will be doing golden on the borders, top and the handle part. So now first of all I'll try to create the same base color as this one. Okay, for that I have taken the blue color. It's a light teal blue color. I'm going to add white to soften the color. You can either use chalk paint or you can also use acrylic paint. That is completely your choice. So I will mix both the colors. And then I have decided to add a little bit of green in it so that it will exactly match the shade. I think this is giving a fresh look. So finally I got my color. I hope I was able to match the exact shade, but if there is any variation that will also be fine because there are so many leaves, it will match. So now friends, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color the inner sides in this way. So now using a flat hair brush, start coloring the inner sides of the tray in this way. Now let it get dry. Now when my first layer has got dried up completely, I'm going to give a second layer because we are not going to do anything on this paint. Use a flat hair brush and give an even layer. Okay, now we will let it get dry, and till that I have decided to do the side coloring, and for that I have selected a portrait pink shade which will be matching to our decoupage napkin, and I have also thought to do a shading using a neon pink color. So now friends, we are going to do a shading part on all the sides from the outside. So for that I have selected a portrait pink color. So I'll be laying a portrait pink color in this way. A very beautiful touch of portrait pink. What we'll do is we'll let the first layer get dry. Till that I'll do all the 4 remaining sides. Okay, so now my first layer is dry. I'm going to do my second layer. First of all, I'll just use the portrait pink color and give it a very easy and simple touch. Then I'm going to use a little bit of pink in my brush and then lay it on the side corners in this way. Start spreading it out. Wipe my brush and give a very simple touching in this way. And then just bring it upwards in this way. So this is how easily you can do a shading on the sides, which will really look so good. So in the same way I'm going to do it on the other sides also. Wash your brush completely before you start with the portrait pink color. Color the top part using portrait pink first. And then use a little bit of neon pink in your brush and spread it on the corner. Wipe your brush, give a straight and simple stroke in this way. Gently bring that stroke up, and you can see you got a shading which looks so beautiful. Now you have to let these two sides get dry and then repeat the same on the other two sides. So now we have finally completed doing all the shading part, and I'll show you how does it looks at the end, because now I'm going to start doing the border part. Consider this also one of the important parts because that will bring out the look in this tray. So now I'm going to use a little bit of neon pink and place it in some alternate parts in this way. As you know that there is already shading and coloring are done from both the sides, so don't make any mistakes while doing this. So that's why I'm just going to use my finger and spread the color in this way. You can leave a few blank spaces. Just use the brush and do some slidings in this way. Then use your finger and spread the color. Okay, so this part is done, and then I'm going to use a golden color in my sponge and just dab it on few places in this way. Turn the tray around and then do the same on this part also. And now it's finally done, so let it get dry. So now friends, we have finally completed doing the coloring part, and this is how it looks. Let me show you the beautiful shading we have done all around the tray. This is how it looks, okay, from the outside. And you can also notice this beautiful golden coloring part we have done in the handle part as well as on the top of handle. It's not purely golden because the base is laid by a neon pink color, and then we have done some dabbing of golden. So now friends, it's finally time to place our decoupage paper. You can also use a decoupage napkin. You can use any design you like. So for tray, I have selected this page. Okay, you get 4 sheets in it. And let's see, it absolutely exactly fits the tray. I think I will need to make a cut from this part. So just let's take measurement. This is how you have to take a measurement. Just place the paper inside and this much is coming out. So I'm going to make a clean cut using a scissor. So I have folded my paper in this way. I'm just going to use my sharp cutting tool to do it, to do the part. So now we have got a perfect piece to fit in the tray. So now we are going to use a Deco Magic Premium Decoupage glue to place it. First of all, I'm going to place Decoupage glue inside the tray. So this is one of the way I do my things. Sometimes, yeah, I don't think I will need this much, but I'll start from end like this and start spreading it. And I'll also pick up the extra glue which is not needed. This is how sometimes I speed up my process. Okay, now you can clearly see that there is an even layer. So gently start placing your decoupage paper exactly on the place. Do not press it immediately because I'm going to do it from one side. I'm going to use a card which I don't use now, and I'm slightly going to press it in this way. Okay, this will help my decoupage paper lie exactly on place without any bubbles and without any wrinkles. So now you can see that there are no wrinkles. The tray is very smooth and soft as I wanted. Check it all around. Now friends, we will give it some time to get dry, and then we will be overlaying one more layer of decoupage glue on it. So now friends, our decoupage glue has got dried up. The paper is also dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give one more layer of decoupage glue on the top of the napkin. This will just make it ensure to give it a glossy look and also a protection layer on the napkin. Okay, so this time also make sure you do a clean and clear step. You can also place a layer of decoupage glue on the painting part to make sure that your paint is permanent. I'll use just a little bit of decoupage glue. Place it from inside the tray. So now after 2 hours our glue has got dried up completely and the decoupage paper has been placed very smoothly. So now friends, to give it a protective layer of the Deco Magic glossy glue. So this time I will be taking it in my palette. And friends, I would also like to apply it on the sides of the palette. For example, on the part where I have done the coloring. So this will act as a protecting a layer. Though we are going to do the varnish part, but this will also give it a very good and a nice, neat, clean look. So now in the same way, I'm going to do the same process on the sides of paint from inside as well as outside and on the border, and then show you the next step. So now friends, I have finally completed doing all the steps to make a beautiful decoupage tray, and this is how beautiful it looks. We love the color, which is absolutely matching to this beautiful coasters which we have made in our previous video, and the pairing goes just perfect. So now friends, I'm going to show you one last trick to do so that your decoupage tray and coasters will last longer. We're just going to pour a simple clean layer of resin on all the coasters and on the tray so that your tray will get a protective layer and a glass finish look like I have done on this coaster. You can easily compare both the coasters, though we have done the finest varnish. So this is the one I have experimented on, and this has come out really good, a clean and clear glass look coaster. So this is the same we are going to do with our tray. Now we are going to use art resin. So different resins come in different proportion. For example, the resin I'm going to use, you have to use 3 parts of resin and 1 part of hardener. That is 3:1 ratio. And it is written here that I have to mix them by weight. So here I'm going to use a measuring unit, and I'm going to pour 30 ml of resin in my cup. So this is 30 gram of resin. So I'll remove the cup now, place the next cup, and the next is hardener. 3:1 ratio will mean that we have to pour just 10 grams of hardener. Okay, so now we have got exactly 10 grams of hardener. So now here we have 30 grams of resin and 10 grams of hardener. Now pour the hardener into resin in this way completely, and then using an ice cream stick start mixing the resin and hardener in this way. Give them a very good mix. In the starting you may see there is something fadiness, which is actually mixing of both the ingredients, and do follow all the instructions while you're doing this step, as it is written that you have to mix them well for 10 minutes. So I'm going to mix them very well, even from the sides, everything, scrape out everything from the sides and everywhere. Give them a very good mix. After 10 minutes of mixing, you will get again a clear resin. So now first of all I'll place cups, and I'm going to do everything inside this tray. I'll place 2 of my coasters and then pour just a little bit of a resin on the top in this way. It won't need much. And then using the same ice cream stick, start spreading the resin out on all the directions. Bring out the resin to the end. Okay, completely cover it till the end. Move it around a little bit. There it is. Do the same with this coaster also. Using the ice cream stick, spread the resin till the end. So now both the coasters have been covered with resin. So now we will let them get dry for at least 24 hours. You have to place them in such a place where there is no dust and no hairs, because if there are any hairs or any dust, that will be stick to the surface and you won't be able to get this kind of beautiful glossy finish on your coaster. So now we will let them get dry and repeat the same step with the base. Now pour the clear resin in the tray in this way. And then you can either use a brush or a spatula to spread out the complete resin on the area. I'm just going to use this ice cream stick and later on I will be leveling it up. You can also use a brush, but that will be just a one-time use for that brush. So now friends, I finally completed layering the complete resin all over. Just tilt the tray in this way so that the resin will move all around. And now friends, I will let it get dry for at least 24 hours and then show you how does it looks. Okay, so now friends, I have finally completed giving a layer of resin to all my coasters and the decoupage tray. So friends, this was one of the easiest technique to make a decoupage tray and coasters. Please give it a try, make it yourself, and do tell me in the comments below how did you find my videos, friends. And if you do like my videos, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.